Hi, I'm Becky Miller. Today we're going to be making hearty kale soup, one of my favorite comfort foods. I've got the oil started, a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Got about a clove of garlic in here and it's starting to sizzle. So I'm going to go ahead and add one medium onion chopped to that. Nothing smells better than onions, sauteing onions. Okay, that in there. Now we are going to let that just saute for a while. Okay, the onions are cooked till they're looking nice and just lightly brown, golden brown. So let's add some meat. I am adding 2 pounds of center cut pork chops. These are all natural pork. Let's see, it's by Smithfield. All natural, fresh pork, no added steroids or hormones. So, a good quality of pork. Sometimes I use their country style ribs. Just depends on what I happen to have in the freezer at the time. Then we're going to salt and pepper. Let's add about a teaspoon of salt. Turn up the heat just a little bit. Let's add a teaspoon of salt. And let's add, let's say a quarter teaspoon of pepper. This is an 8, no, that's a quarter. Okay, and let's let that meat brown. While the meat browns, I'm going to take the time to open up the cans of the kidney beans and the garbanzo beans. I'm thrilled because I was able to find some Eden Organics brand, which have the BPA-free lining in the cans, so we're not getting all those chemicals. Both the kidney beans and the garbanzo beans. And then I always drain them and rinse them to get any extra salt or any extra stuff off of them. So, let's see. Get the handy dandy strainer here. Take them to the sink and drain it. Okay, the meat is now browned nicely, and so we are going to add the beans. And then let's get the broth. That's the beef broth. And the potatoes. 5 Yukon Gold potatoes. Usually I have more than 5, but today I only have 5, so. And we're going to stir that up. And I think I'm going to add just a little bit more water, maybe a cup more water. Alright, that looks good. I'm thinking maybe I need to add a little more pepper. Nope, that's right under the stove. A little more pepper, just a sprinkle. And we are going to let that marry for a while. We're going to let the potatoes get nice and soft, and then we will add the kale and the cabbage. So,
I'll be back.
okay, so last step in the soup. I'm recording. I am going to add the cabbage, half a head of organic cabbage. Yay! Anytime you can get organic, you want to get organic. You don't want all those pesticides. You want the nutrition that these plants have to offer you, not the chemicals. Okay, and then we are adding some kale that has been shredded and washed.
Preferably
Organic, preferably. It's harder to find.
It's a dirty dozen.
But it is one of the dirty dozens, and so that means kale is one of the items that you really want to make sure you go organic with. So we'll be talking more about the dirty dozen as we go. So we're going to let that wilt, turn the heat up just a little bit, let that settle in, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, I'm going to try to show you how beautiful this soup is. I'm going to carry this camera over here. Oopsie. Let's see. And try and see if I can film it. Oh man, look at that. The kale looks so nice and green. And the cabbage, oh, and the bean, oh, it's going to be a tasty, tasty dinner. Bon appetit!